Guys, you've clicked on this video because you know that the quotes you're sending off right now are average. You know that they're not winning you jobs. You know that they can be improved, and you're probably someone that wants to upgrade them. You want to upgrade them, you want to upgrade your business. You want to understand how to send proposals off in a way that win jobs, that speak to clients on a deep level, that answer all their questions, that handle objections, proposals that outlay everything, the scope, the structure, the who, what, when, how. Proposals that have clear payment terms, that help you with cash flow. Proposals that speak to a client so personally and so deeply that they know when they're reading this that you put the time and effort in to listening to them on site and understanding their pains on a deeper level, understanding their problems and providing an actual solution to it. This is what a lot of tradies fail to do. And right now, you're probably sending off quotes like this because it's time consuming. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to put it together, and you feel like it's going to take you forever to send off a really nice quote, when in reality it doesn't. You just need to set this quote template up once, and once you have this and you automate it, it's like fucking magic. It's something that I use now with my clients. I'll jump into a deep dive in their business, understand them, understand their clients, their business, and how we need to custom build their proposals for them specifically so they can win more jobs. So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to open up some of the quotes that you've sent clients previously, have a look at them, and I want you to ask yourself a few questions. Actually, before that, I want you guys to open this quote up on a perspective, or as a perspective, or from a lens of a client. So when you open up this quote, I want you to think about it. If you were this client, what would you think? Do you think this is attractive? Do you think it's presentable? Do you think it answers all the questions that a client may have? Do you think it's valuable? Does it speak directly to your problem? Does it have a solution to your problem? Does it have urgency? Does it have proof? A story of who you are, your business, what you do, why you do it? These are all the things that an elite proposal does that average proposals don't, or average quotes don't do. And it's why the people who send off elite proposals win the jobs most of the time. Because guys, when you have clients that are sitting down at the end of the day with their partners and they're going over quotes and they're looking at quote A, quote B, quote C, they're asking themselves questions. And the questions are, can we trust this person? Have they listened to us? Is it valuable? They're going to be asking themselves all these questions, and if one of those proposals speaks to them on that level and they have that trust from the on-site visit, they're going to go with you. They're going to go with that person. So this is why proposals are really important, and a lot of people might think that it's just being pretty and it's just having nice photos, but it's not. It's about having a proposal structured in a way where it psychologically draws people in. It speaks to them on a deeper level. It speaks to their emotions. For example, I'll give you an example. So let's say we're doing a re-roof for a client, or a client's reached out to us because they want to get a re-roof done. This client has a pain point of they're getting leaks every winter and they can't sleep at night because they're so scared of the water coming in. And they cannot sleep, they can't do work, they're not productive. And they've hired tradies to come out and fix the leaks. But the tradies that they've hired can't fix the leaks properly, and that cycle happens over and over and over and over again. Now, when you listen to someone and you listen to their problems on a really deep level, you really understand what they are wanting, and you understand what problem you're actually solving. You're not solving the problem of just having a new roof. You're solving the problem of helping them sleep at night, helping them be able to be productive and go to work the next day, have a happy and good relationship. You're solving a lot of problems, and when you understand the actual problems that clients have and you outlay that in your proposals and you speak to them on a deeper level, that's when you fucking win the jobs. That's when you kill it. And when you have it structured in a way where it speaks to them directly at the start, speaks to their pain points, and you provide a solution and why it matters, and why if they don't go ahead with you right now, and if they don't change this right now, that they're going to continue to feel this pain, this problem, then, if you're not putting these things in there, you're really leaving a lot on the table, and it's so easy to do it. And if you're not structuring the next part with building trust, and you're not providing proof, photos of you, the team, your mission, your vision, why you're doing what you're doing, client testimonials, all this sort of stuff. When they're reading for a proposal and they get drawn in straight away by their problem, and you've got a solution for them, and then they're going through and you're building trust, they're just ticking off boxes in their head. And some people might just flick straight to the bottom, look at the price, and they might go, yep, I'm done, I'm ready to go ahead, because you've solved their problem already in their heads and they can trust you. But when they're going through this document, they're asking themselves questions, and those questions are being answered as they're going through each section of this document, of this proposal. And it's speaking to them in a way where they have complete clarity. By the time they get to the bottom of this proposal and they look at the scope of works, it's so fucking detailed to a level of, it's just so elite that they are like, take my money now. The job is yours, do it. You understood everything, you understood the game. Guys, this is why proposals are so important. This is why high level 18 to 20 page documents are so important, because it gets half of the selling done. It sometimes gets most of it done. But when you have this with a really good sales system and you present well on site, everything lines up, you're going to win jobs. And some of the jobs, or some of the emails that I've gotten from clients in the past are like, hey, thanks for sending this email off, thanks for sending the quote through. We really loved your proposal. It was so detailed, it was so thorough. You understood our pain, you understood our problem. We feel like you guys are the right ones to go with. We feel like you guys are the ones to do the job. When I get on the phone with clients after, I send them a quote, I'll have the same conversation. I'll ask them, hey, why did you go ahead with us? And they will tell you, well, you came out to site, you presented well, you ran through absolutely everything, every step of the job, every part of it. I understood what was going to happen. I understood why it was going to happen. I understood who was going to do what when. I understood how much it was going to cost and when we would pay something. I understood every single detail. And then when you sent it through after, in that proposal, in that detailed proposal, everything that you spoke about, we had to go with you guys. So guys, this is why you're going to win jobs with a fucking upgraded proposal. It's a no-brainer. If you're still using a shitty one-page document, you need to get rid of that right now, and you need to build yourself a new proposal. You need to get a proposal that speaks to your clients on a higher level. And you need to have it automated in your business so that you can send them off at a fast rate. And you just need to make tiny adjustments when you're on site. So we've gone over a bit of the structure. We've gone over how you might be sending quotes off, the things that you might have in them or might not have in them. And we've gone over the psychology behind it. So the only thing really left to do, guys, is get your proposals upgraded. So if you want to have an upgraded proposal, you want to work with me, and you want me to help you run through your entire business, run through your clients, and build out a custom proposal for you that I can automate in your business today, jump in the link below, shoot me a WhatsApp or an Instagram DM, and I'll be happy to help.